Your dial is set at Stereo 105 WRFM. We featured Raymond Lafargue with She. Glenn Campbell sang Christmas Day, heard from the Bill Shepherd Singers with Words, and then from Percy Faith, Someone Who Cares.
In the news from WRFM, a search helicopter following a distress signal found a Canadian Air Force plane missing since yesterday. Plane's down in the heart of the Catskill Mountains. Authorities say there is no immediate word on the condition of the 4 Canadian Air Force officers and 2 Americans said to be aboard the downed aircraft. A ground party sent to the rugged backcountry is apparently having trouble getting to the crash site. People who are saving money for a down payment on their first home could get a special tax deduction of up to $3,000 under a tax cut program proposed today by Republicans in the New York Senate. But the Republican tax cut proposals haven't fared well in recent years in the Democratic-dominated New York State Assembly. A Carter economic advisor has some criticism for some Reagan economic advisors. Mark Knoller reports.
Outgoing Treasury Secretary G. William Miller says some of the suggestions of Ronald Reagan's economic advisors are dangerous. Miller ridicules the proposal by Reagan Chief of Staff James Baker that the president-elect declare an economic emergency upon taking office. Miller calls the idea political theater. He says there is no economic emergency that he knows of. That's like yelling fire in a crowded theater, says Miller. In an interview Friday, Miller also said the Reagan team must share some of the blame for the record-high interest rates plaguing the nation's economy. He said Reagan and his advisors are sending out inconsistent signals that make a jittery financial market even more nervous. Mark Knoller, Washington.
The United Auto Workers Chrysler Council will convene Monday to discuss whether to reopen contract talks with the Chrysler Corporation, which won $600 million in wage freezes and benefit cuts to help the company secure new government loan guarantees. The Detroit News today quotes Union President Douglas Fraser as saying he will argue against the concessions. A barge carrying a flammable chemical exploded today in the Arthur Kill Waterway near Bayonne, New Jersey. Authorities say 1 crew member was thrown into the water by the explosion and was critically injured. 5 Bayonne firefighters were also injured, 3 of them seriously. The New York City Traffic Department says cars are traveling again in the area of the 59th Street tramway. Police say the streets were reopened in the area about 3 this afternoon after the cable that fell from the tramway was secured. The National Football League, New York Jets 24, Miami Dolphins 17. It's 24 degrees. It'll be very cold through tomorrow. Clear tonight, low in the teens, and sunny tomorrow with the highs in the 20s. Fair tonight, tomorrow night, lows around 20. And the outlook for Monday, very cold, increasing cloudiness, highs in the 30s. Winds are from the north at 16 with gusts to 23, humidity is 30%, and under sunny skies the current reading is 24 degrees. This is Ellwood Thompson, WRFM News. If you suspect that a child is a victim of abuse or neglect, WRFM urges you to call 800-342-3720 now.
For beautiful music around the clock, WRFM New York.